My mother and sister beat my wife. Now my family is falling apart. Good morning, Lizzy. Please keep me very anonymous. I need advice before I lose everything I love. 3 days ago, my wife packed her things and left our home. She has refused to return, and I don't blame her. The reason? My mother and sister beat her up. It all started when my mother's house in the village caught fire, so she and my sister came to stay with us for a few weeks. I work offshore on a rig, so I'm rarely home, but I make sure my family has everything they need by sending money regularly. Soon, issues began. My wife complained that my mother was constantly monitoring how she spent money in the house. To reduce the tension, I started giving my wife and my mother separate money. But that didn't help much. My mother still questioned how much I gave my wife, and my wife wanted to know why my mother wasn't contributing anything from the money I gave her. My wife has a maid. My mother also came with her own maid. Then one day, my mother's maid fell sick and was sent home for treatment. My mother asked my wife to send her maid on errands, but my wife said she couldn't allow that without being informed first. I warned my wife that this would only stir more trouble. Things got worse. My mother said my wife hides food, hides the remote control, stays locked up in her room, and doesn't greet her properly. My wife, on her part, said my mother was disrespectful, controlling, and always bringing guests without notice. The situation boiled over the day. My wife asked my mother to at least return her plate to the kitchen after eating. They exchanged words. Then my wife said something cruel. She told my sister, who is 43 and has no children, that she should go and do 39 days of fasting. My sister slapped her. My wife slapped her back. Then my mother joined in. That was the breaking point. My wife went straight to wake our daughters and said she was taking them with her. My mother stood at the door and blocked her. When I returned from work and heard what happened, I cried. I took our children to my wife's parents' house so they could be with their mother. Now, my wife says she won't return home unless my mother and sister leave, but they have refused to go. Honestly, I just want peace. I don't support what happened. I feel torn between my mother and the woman I married. I love my wife. I miss my children. I'm afraid this might tear my family apart for good. Please, what do I do?